which I got to change his nickname. I don't know why they name. I can change, and that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, it finally it what 30 minutes ago, something like that. And you know, I've been messing around with it, trying to get my everything there. And Mafia 3, it will be done probably in the morning. I know it'll be done in the morning for sure. But yeah, this out there game, we not really want to. I'm really not a 3-point shooter. I'm more of a right here style, you know what I'm saying? I just go up and just lay it up in there. I ain't no, 3-point shooter. But I can shoot them every now and then. But I'm much of a inside and laid up shooter. Next week. It depends on if I like it, because 2K games, NBA 2K games is different. Sometimes they make them different. So I'm gonna use and see how I like it.
Yeah, we at the spot right now though. Oh yeah, you know my boy's about to take it.
I need you to be on your best behavior tonight. This is an important game for Frank.
Come on, yo.
Vic, I'm serious.
We in the NBA 2K16.
Now, I know how important this game is. I'm just trying to make moves, yo.
It was free.
He's gonna take it all the way. He's leading this, all right?
Just download it.
Business.
Come on, Freak. Show them no mercy. We got this title.
I
Come
have
on.
to pay almost $30 for it. 2K.
And we take it state, man. We take it state. Hey, you take it state, though.
Vic, come on.
Okay.
Next week,
Vic, I'm serious.
Yeah.
All right, yo,
So then we'll be on Mafia 3 and the Call of Duty and basketball and stuff like that. Get it. That's all me. That's all me.
Assist goes to Robert Haynes.
Let's go, Dragons, come on!
You got nothing there, boy.
Let's go, Vito!
Let's go, Ed, let's go!
Get them inside shot.
Take it, calm down!
Dragons foul. Troy Lee. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for parts unknown. Ben Bishop. 2 shots. Shooting for parts unknown. Dante Man. At the line for 2.
Oh man, what is going on? Get off me, little dude. Get in there. Get in, back in there, son. Come on here now.
Take it to the basket!
Basket by Teddy Edwards.
What is y'all doing? Leaving him open. Y'all ain't doing nothing with the ball.
You better listen there.
Yep, I'll do the work. Okay. I'm past me. Shoot it.
thanks to you and your family very much for taking the time to meet with me. I'm going to be honest with you. We've been watching your game tape for years now, and you are our highest priority. We want to develop you from the excellent player that you already are into an all-American player and college legend. Everyone knows about the Fab Five, but with your skills, we think that you can break the records currently held by the great Wolverine Glenn Rice. Make history, freak. Join the rich maize and blue tradition in Ann Arbor and become a Wolverine. We look forward to your decision. Go Blue!
Like the sun that shines over the great state of California, we have been a banner of excellence in college basketball. Our ideologies are rooted in the core of what comprises the DNA of who we are at UCLA. 11 times champions. You are destined for greatness. And your destiny should lead you to a grand stage. And trust me, no stage is more visible than the city of Los Angeles and UCLA. We will have your jersey hanging in your locker, waiting for you to claim your spot amongst the stars.
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Like I said, what are you doing? Anyways, where is Freak?
Now, CC, you know your brother. He loves to make a grand entrance. He gets it from your mother. She's always showing up late for work.
I arrive when my services are needed and not before. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just explaining where he gets it from.
Was I missed?
Boy, where were you?
I was taking out the trash, Mama.
You're such a good son. I'm gonna miss you when you go off to college.
Yeah, who's gonna do the trash detail?
Oh, don't worry about that, Pop. Cece could take over.
Not so fast. I'm going wherever you going. Someone has to keep you on track and them college chicks off.
That's right, CC. You help tutor them. I'll take care of the young ladies.
Vic, go home. Why are you even here?
Yo, because I'm the cameraman. You know what? Speaking of which, Freak, you ready? Hey, these young college hotties already hit me up, man. Oh, just tell me in the world which university.
Vic, in due time. Relax, brother.
Yeah, Vic, shut up. Freak was born ready. Now make sure you don't cut off my head, because I gotta look fly.
All right, everyone, I'm ready. Vic, you rolling?
Rolling.
Hi, everyone. I'd like to thank everyone from my coaches to my teammates. You guys taught me the importance of teamwork and working together, so thank you. I'd like to give a big shout out to my main man, Vic, holding the camera down. I ain't gonna ask where you got the camera, but thanks. I'd like to thank my loving parents for sacrificing so much to provide for me and my sister. And I'd like to thank my twin, Cece, for being a great role model in my life. This has been an extremely tough decision. Each school was carefully considered, but I have finally decided to choose.
Which one I want?
I will be attending UConn.
Yes! That's my boy. That's my boy.
Oh, man. Connecticut! The Huskies represent the perfect choice for me to continue my maturation as a man and student athlete. I don't only look forward to winning, but to continue my skills for the next level. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and I better see everybody in the navy blue and red when I take the court next year for UConn. All right? Show that back. Ray, swish.
Ray, swish.
We getting Husky!
Frequency vibrations. Well, you know that little dance he does? He came out doing that.
Freaking and vibing?
Oh, my goodness. Freaking and vibing. Yeah. He was running from the time he was 9 months old. I mean, really, the boy didn't crawl. He skipped that and went right to running around and getting into everything. He actually became, I guess, like a neighborhood mascot, you know? People were really proud of him. They come to those games and watch him, and then I could see that he became everyone's hope.
gotta get right, 'cause now he got my character in college, so I gotta make sure he right. The other game I just played was high school, so I won 2 out of 3 out of that one. Yeah, we gotta get him right. And I will be playing GTA 5 next week. I will live stream so y'all will know when I be playing it. I'll probably get into this Titanium Fall 2 and do a live stream on that. So yeah, I'm gonna get 2K19 and I'm gonna see how I like it. You know what I'm saying? I've played 2K16 before and it's good. I can, I can shoot easy on here and, get my shots off easy on here. I don't know how 2K19 is because I haven't played it. When I get it, it'll be my first time playing it. So we'll see how it goes. I might get into some of that titanium too before I lay down. You know what I'm saying? Probably. I know it's like some like Call of Duty, but just a little bit different. So I might go and get into it. I'm more into Mafia 3 and GTA 5 and basketball. But I can try. I'll be playing Call of Duty. I'll be in the zombie mode though, shooting zombies and stuff when I play Call of Duty. Oh. Sub for a sub, you know what I'm saying? If you subscribe to my channel, I'll subscribe to yours.
And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's Arizona taking on the UConn Huskies.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing.
Hold up. Oh, nah, they kind of tripping. That's not bad. Yes.
This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
A look at Arizona's starting group. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lawson in at the point. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from the elbow. Jackson misses.
And with Arizona, you know they're going to be competitive year in and year out. They do a great job of recruiting, and they always seem to feel the team ready to make a deep run in the tournament. Just a very consistent program. A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Day dishes to Joseph. It's stolen by Lawson. And now Arizona on the break rips down the breakaway slam.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Day kicks to Joseph. The dish now to Jackson. Looking to end the run, and good on the basket. Book it.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in the day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Johnson attacking. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. For 3, Lawson. Another 3 for Arizona.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The pass to Joseph.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Arizona leading by 6. Goodwin with it. Pass to Ewing. He dishes it to Goodwin. He kicks to Johnson. Williams passes to Goodwin. Shot clock at 5. Arizona with another miss. UConn with the ball.
Boy, how about the Huskies and the success they found in the tournament over the years? I mean, 4 titles for that program in all, with the first coming in '99. They've been absolutely dominant the past 2 decades.
Taking a look at Arizona. They've got Ewing. Johnson is out there with Goodwin. Then it's Williams. And it's Lewis in at the center, filling out the middle. The Huskies have won the college championship, Greg, in a number of ways, both as a favorite and as an underdog.
Yeah, I mean, they won as high as the 1 seed back in '99. And then how about in 2014? They were a 7 seed that went all the way to win and cut down those nets. So they have rightly earned every ounce of fear and respect opponents have for them come tournament time.
UConn with the ball. They trail by 7. Jennings dishes to Jackson. tries it from the top of the key, and Hollins pulls it down.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Lawson with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. To the paint. Hollins can't get it to go. Carter against Jennings. Outside Jackson. The Huskies making a switch here. Day's checked in, and Arizona also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. 1:43 left here in the first half of basketball. Lets it go from 14. Jackson misses.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
Day kicks to Jackson. Goes up on the high post. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
Well, it's been tough for Freak here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate, but you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively, and it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
And here's Arizona now, following the bucket by the Huskies. Clock at 6. Here's Hollins. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Man, that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. That's good. Lawson's got 5 now.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Day kicks to Jackson. The feed now to Day. Back to Jackson. Here's Jackson. He's got 6. Right side Pierce.
Shoot it.
Here's Reed. And that's not going to go. And the... Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach, but I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
Jackson in at shooting guard, and it's Martin in at the 4. Taking a look at Arizona. We've got Johnson. Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson, and it's Lewis in at the center. Jackson passes to Day. Martin with a screen on Lawson. Here is Day. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, my God.
Huskies need to get off a shot here. And mismanagement of the shot clock, the 35-second shot clock, as they'll turn it over without getting a shot off in time. Arizona leading by 10.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys. That's good. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And Joseph kicks to Splitter. Day dishes to Splitter. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Watson the pass to Johnson. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Lewis on top. Kicks it to Mitchell. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Here is Day. Arizona getting their last shot to go. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For the Arizona Wildcat program, a lot of great guards over the years. Perimeter players in general have been their strength.
Yeah, think about it. Andre Iguodala, Jason Terry, Richard Jefferson are some of the recent names. How about Gilbert Arenas as well? I mean, they've made their way also into the coaching ranks as well, with Steve Kerr doing a terrific job with the Warriors.
Arizona leading by 5. Jackson, he's in at the point. Keith is out there with Pierce. And it's Posey in at the 2-guard spot. Johnson kicks to Williams. Now here's Goodwin. Guarded by Jackson. Lewis a screen on Keith. Goodwin with it. Jackson on him. Tries from 10. No good. And the Huskies going the other way now.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Off the pick. It's hauled in by Arizona. An even 3-on-3 break. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Keith. Goodwin kicks to Johnson. This is to Ewing. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 7-point Arizona lead.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
There's the pick. The drive by Jackson. Tries again. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Feeds to Posey. The dish to Jackson. Stolen by Lewis, and they go to the intentional foul. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
A job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Martin with a screen on Lawson. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Jackson. Jackson can't get that one to fall. Johnson dishes to Lawson. They get a hand on it. Back to Johnson. So Arizona wins it. They seem to relish.
Let's just get on into it. We need to win at least 2 of these games.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than 2 of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the UConn Huskies facing the UCLA Bruins.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. Jackson in at shooting guard, and it's Martin in at the power forward. Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for them at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
And, you know, you look at the Huskies, a big part of why they get so many future NBA guys is they recruit very well on the East Coast and around the country, for that matter. They are a premier destination school in the Northeast, and that part of the country loves its hoops. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Here's Looney. Out to the wing. Campbell kicks to Roberts. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. And another miss by UCLA.
And guys, just thinking about all the great NBA players from UConn. Ray Allen, now retired, but he's the biggest name. How about Rudy Gay, Andre Drummond, Kemba Walker, Shabazz Napier? I mean, you could go on and on with the Huskies. And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Pass to Fresh. And he banks in the layup. Fresh has got his first 2 points of the night.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Several teams changing it up here. The Huskies on offense. 4-point game. Jennings passes to Jackson. A steal, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Thomas is out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh. Then there's Free. And it's Roberts in at center. Jackson drives in. No good. That would have tied it.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
On the floor for UConn. Jackson, he's in at shooting guard. And it's Martin in at the 4. And that one's good. Fresh.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Yeah, somebody should have been gone.
Jackson up top. Shot. High post. And it's off the back rim. No good. The legendary John Wooden was the coach at UCLA from 1948 until 1975, and Greg, he built his program from obscurity into one of the most storied programs in the country.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fantastic coach, arguably the best of all time, and even a better person by all accounts. I mean, there's a reason why such great awards carry his namesake. He coached a lot of the greats in terms of our game.
They push it up 4 on 3. And Splitter pulls it down. UConn trails by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Swiped away. Fast break UCLA. Here's Fresh. Finished off the break. Fresh has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bruins?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. Here's UCLA. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And here's Starks. He feeds it to Porter. Here's Johnson. Huskies with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
From 11 feet away, count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Howard.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Johnson. And out of bounds as the Huskies gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
They've got Campbell. Fresh is out there with Free, and it's Roberts in at the center position. And for the Huskies, Jackson in at 2 guard, and it's Day in at the point.
And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves that really impressed me. He can create a shot in space anywhere and anytime. He's got a really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
At the elbow, it's Freak. Unloads from 9. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
Here's Free, following the basket by Freak. A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got the lead up to 7 now for the Bruins.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Irving's checked in for UCLA. Martin comes in for Fresh. Here's passes it to Campbell. Over to the left wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. And the Bruins, another 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Jackson.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA and honor student in high school?
For the Bruins, Roberts is checked in for Irving. Fresh comes in for Barton. And Starks is subbed in for Freak. And a new group getting ready to come in for the Huskies. We've got Johnson. Starks is out there with Fresh. And it's Roberts in at the center, locking down the middle.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Starks with it. And there's the pass to Fresh. Goes back up. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And he gets it to go. Jackson's got it back down to single digits for the Huskies.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Roberts. The teardrop falls in. And UCLA leads by 11.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Now here's what UCLA is going with on the floor. Looney comes in for Johnson, and it's Campbell in for Starks. And a switcher also for UConn. Martin's checked in. There's a minute 34 left here in the second half. And Roberts kicks to Morris. Here's Roberts. Splitter covering. Here's Fresh. No luck. And the Huskies going the other way now. Joseph dishes to Dave. Splitter sets a screen. At the elbow, it's Freak. Campbell grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Morris outside. Pass to Looney. Out to the right wing. Here's Fresh. And the Bruins, another 3.
Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. I mean, we'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
Again, the miss by the Huskies. Kicks it to Morris. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
just start going in like I did on the last one. We got to win this.
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Michigan Wolverines taking on the UConn Huskies.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So the Wolverines starting five. We've got Flash. Smith is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard position.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Jackson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
The Huskies shooting their first free throw of the night here. Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball. Really, in all sports, the school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. And for the Wolverines, they have one official title in 1989. Have made it into the college championship game a lot of other times. Finished 5 times as the runner-up.
Charity swipe shot. Good. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night. And Michigan has possession. Here's Flash. He dishes it to Crawford. Pass to Smith. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Smith's got 5 points so far.
And there have been some highs and lows in the Michigan program. Overall, you have to give them credit for being a persistent presence in the tournament. A lot of iconic moments have involved the Maize and Blue.
Now here's Jackson. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Crawford passes to Flash. There's the three. The shot will not go. And the Huskies going the other way now. And Joseph kicks to Jackson. Good D by Jones. And Michigan has possession. Flash passes to Crawford. Here's Flash. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Stevenson. Step back shot. A shot by Knight, no good. Outside Jackson. Puts it up from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jackson's got 6.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
On the floor for UConn, Jackson in at shooting guard, and it's Sims in at the 4 slot. Fast break, here come the Wolverines. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Knight. Jefferson's got his first 2 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
On the court for Michigan, Smith is out there with Ellis. Then there's Flash, then it's Jones, and it's Crawford at the 2. Pass to Flash. Crawford outside. Here's Flash. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Martin against Ellis. Offline with his 3. The Huskies leading by 8. Outside Jackson. 11 feet away. And it's Michigan with the rebound. Crawford with the ball. Picked up by Joseph. Here's Flash. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender inside.
Here's Jackson, and the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Screen by Ellis. It's Crawford on the wing. Splitter covering. Here's Jones. And once again off the mark by Michigan. The Huskies on offense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Lets a floater go. Pierce with the steal. Here's Sims. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Michigan moving it around. Knight into the lane. Trying to get back on track. It's good, and the Husky lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Taylor.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The pass to Keith, out to the wing. Outside Jackson. Fires from 14. Some solid defense from Knight. Michigan trails by 10. Jackson, he's in at shooting guard. Keith is out there with Pierce. And it's Jennings in at the 1 spot. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's Jackson with the drive. Splitter dishes to Jackson. Howard kicks to Jackson. Jackson missing again. And Michigan has possession. 7-point differential. Stevenson against Howard. And Stevenson kicks to Jones. That 3 off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Here's Jackson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
What's the call?
And he can't hit the second.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
The Huskies leading by 5. Day kicks to Joseph. Feeds it to Day. Pass to Splitter. Baseline try. No good. In and out off the rim. And Michigan has possession. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by Jones.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Again, the miss by the Huskies. Michigan trails by 5. Kicks it out to Crawford. Banks with the ball, and it's Martin picking him up. Outside Banks. Stolen by Jackson. .55 seconds left to play here in the second half. To stop the drought. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And UConn leads by 7. Michigan with the ball.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Freak, you're the guy. So good screens, tight passes now. We need to get Freak a clean look. Execute, and let's put him away.
Flash is checked in for Banks.
Come on.
44 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Flash, count it! And now they trail by just 4.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
And that's an intentional foul. And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good this time on the 1-and-1. Michigan with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Jones for 3. Here's Smith. Here's Ellis. Missed it, even after all those chances. The Huskies on offense. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and an intentional foul right there.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making it.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
15 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Crawford outside. The three. Frames it from downtown.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
At the line for two.
Second one is good. In both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Seconds left to play here in the second half. Flash passes to Ellis. Jones from outside. And so it's UConn with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the double.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
They got 12 points, 1 steal, 1 rebound. That ain't bad. Play next. Okay. For the championship. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College Championship game.
The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Yukon Huskies.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the four-man position. Fires from the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
Now here's Decker following the miss by Freak. Takes it from 10. Decker can't hit.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Joseph, that's good. And for that 1941 title you mentioned, Greg, for the Badgers, it was actually their first invitation to the college tournament, Clark.
How about that for a first impression?
Yeah, not bad.
Not too bad at all. Prior to their recent run of success, that was their lone bright spot as a program.
It's Jackson with the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got his second basket.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Joseph, the pass to Jackson. From the stripe. The shot will not go. So the Badgers will take it the other way. Outside Hill. Evans setting the pick for Hill. Now here's Decker. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Day kicks to Jackson. Shoots from the line. That's short off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Jackson in at shooting guard. And it's Joseph in at the 3 spot. Kaminsky sets the pick for Hill. And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure.
1:09 left in the first half. And for the Badgers, we've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Walker in at the 4 spot. Hill has the open look, and again it's the Badgers missing. UConn with the ball. trailing by 2.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal in high school.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Splitter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Splitter at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Splitter. The Huskies making a switch here. Day's checked in. And Wisconsin also making a switch. Evans is checked in. And Splitter drops them both. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hawkins with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's Jackson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Jackson's got 6.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
1 second left. Cannot hit. So and the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Jackson, he's in at shooting guard, and it's Joseph in at the small forward position. And for the Badgers, they've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in a power forward. Now here's Joseph. Here's Splitter. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Hawkins gets to Decker. Dishes it to Hill. That's good. Hill's got his first bucket of the night.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
The Huskies on offense. A 2-point game. Here's Jackson. Cannot hit. Hill with some nice D. Jackson's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Outside Hill. Pass to Hawkins. It's back to Hill. Keith grabs the miss.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Jennings with the ball. Now guarded by Gibson. Conley against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long. Jackson's got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. Hawkins passes to Hill. To the paint. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Badgers call timeout.
They set the pick. Hawkins kicks to Hill, and out of bounds as the Huskies gain possession.
no clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
UConn with the ball. Trailing by 2.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
On defense, Wisconsin. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Hill passes to Hawkins. Kicks it to Conley. The pass to Hawkins. Wade left side. Off target from the wing. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
For the lead, and Pierce finishes inside. Pierce has got his second basket of the night.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Jackson in a 2-guard. Pierce is out there with Reed, and it's Splitter in at the center filling out the middle. Here is Hawkins. The 3 from Hill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Martin's checked in for UConn. Joseph comes in for Reed.
Colin Martin. Justin Joseph.
But plenty of drama in this one so far.
And I would not be surprised if it goes right down to the buzzer.
The 11-footer. That one goes. Count. And that's 10 points for Freak.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
The Huskies leading by 3. Day dishes to Jackson. Lets it go from 11. The Badgers pull it in. In transition, here come the Badgers. Here's Decker, and that one is hammered home.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run. Don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
UConn with the ball. After the Badgers picking up a basket just moments ago. Jackson. Can't get that one to fall. Here's the Badgers with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Evans with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Wade, he's checked in for Wisconsin. We've got 1:18 left here in the second half of the game. Hawkins kicks to Evans. And again, it's the Badgers missing. Evans has gone 1 of 4 so far. Jay, the pass to Splitter. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's Hill. Off the inbound. Good.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Martin with a screen on Hawkins. Day dishes to Splitter.
Yeah. And I hate to be critical, but it's as if there has been zero effort given on the defensive end.
Well, you know you like to be critical at times, Greg. You love a healthy debate and being a contrarian, but you're right. I mean, this has been more a product of bad defense or no defense as opposed to great offense.
And now we've got the intentional foul. A lot is on the line here.
Well, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And no problem there in the first free throw. 1-on-1 situation, so he'll get another. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool. They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
Here's Evans. Sinks it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
I mean, no one really near him, but still, he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 4th foul of the game, and due to the single bonus situation, they'll now have a chance at the line for the 1-and-1. And that misses, and no second shot coming to him this time. And so they foul intentionally. And a nice job at nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And so it's UConn with the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Kevin, you said, I mean, all the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, now you see it paying off at this very moment.
There's been a ton of sacrifice along the way. I mean, from the kids and their parents and support staff. I mean, they've brought this school to the top of the college basketball world right now.
Well, it's been a blast to be with you guys and our great fans all tournament long. On behalf of the entire 2K sports team and this crew in particular, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us.
Got that win. Got that win.
Hello? Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother, this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet.
Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well. How you doing, Mr. P? I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen, we weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time. I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best. And the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking and vibing, I love it, freaking and vibing. This freaking and vibing thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in line, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But BAM! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But Freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This is his life.
You're not listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone.
Yes, because they talking. I ain't got time for that.
We met working at the post office together. Martha was a clerk, and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier from University of Louisville. With the 17th pick in the NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Rashad Vaughn from UNLV. With the 18th pick in the NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Sam Decker from the University of Wisconsin. With the 19th pick in the NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Jaren Grant from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Delon Wright from the University of Utah. With the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Justin Anderson from the University of Virginia. With the 22nd pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Bobby Portis from the University of Arkansas. With the 23rd pick in the NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Rondé Hollis Jefferson from the University of Arizona. With the 24th pick in the NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Tyus Jones from Duke University. With the 25th pick in the NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Jarrell Martin from Louisiana State University. With the 26th pick in the NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select John Brown from UCLA. With the 27th pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Larry Nance Jr. With the 28th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select the shooting guard from the University of Connecticut.
All the time I'm on the Celtics. I'm fine with it.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you.
Yes, let's get to it.
think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no brake light, crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, what I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get
Outlaw.
it all off merge. Woo! Let an animal loose. My separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Get rich. I don't think you want. Get rich.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra, tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver lo cierto y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada.
Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros. Vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones. Vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida. Vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo.
Vengo con mis ideas como escudo, con el sentir humano, a vivir este mundo donde el hombre nuevo busca el contrapunto. Vengo humano, vengo como tú, en busca de la huella, de la pieza del árbol y de su corteza, que guarda en su memoria que el canto de victoria cuando vimos de la tierra lloramos contra la euforia. Y abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encadilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos, a la fuente del universo donde yace el sentimiento de vivir este comienzo. Vengo con la sangre roja, con los pulmones llenos de rimas en mi boca, con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos. Venimos con el mundo y venimos con su canto. Vengo a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con el mundo y
Vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones. Vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida. Vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo.
Hey, boy up on the land till I die, till I die, on the east side till I die, till I die, rocking that wine and gold till I die, till I die, in the hood I'm good till I die, CLE till I die, everywhere I go putting on, putting on, putting on, everywhere I go putting on, putting on, putting on, everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, yeah, I be. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside at the Q in the flow seat. Everybody in the team me. Green bills, y'all know it's the green season. Catch me only at the short scene. Whipping with the hot sauce like I'm street leaguing. And one though, on the flow going up though. 3 points to the dunk though. Me and Shove though. My city, been turned up from the jump though. Boy up on the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on.
Can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep, so blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me, don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me, don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. So blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me.
We got to see what's going on in 2K, man. why I can't get online. Then I'm gonna look it up.
I've seen it with my own eyes, how it getting otherwise without the luxury of leaving. The touch and feeling of free is untangible technically, is something we got to believe in. Connect the cause and the fact, one foot in front of the next. This is the start of a journey. And my mind is already gone in the fear of the unknown. Somehow this doesn't concern me. And you can stand right there if you want, but I'm going on. I've seen it with my own eyes, how it getting otherwise without the luxury of leaving. The touch and feeling of free is untangible technically, is something we got to believe in. Connect the cause and the fact, one foot in front of the...
Alright, y'all, I'm finna end this live stream. Make sure y'all like it. Make sure y'all give it thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate their support. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with the next video soon.